Whoever you are, you're glowing so differently and so beautifully. I don't know what your makeup routine is, workout routine is, magic that you've been doing, but whoever you are, you're shining so brightly right now. And Spirit wants you to really exemplify that, to feel that more, and to lead with that, because this is a collective of individuals that is meant to be the light in people's life. You are meant to have that joy, meant to have that love, meant to have that radiance. And it feels like for so long you may have felt restricted to showcase that love. You may have been hurt when you showed that love, and Spirit is really saying this is the time and the place where we are really taking back our light, and we're not going to be afraid to shine it anymore. We're not going to be afraid to show it. And so I just want to say I'm so proud of you guys. But let's get some messages. 44 seconds as I pause. Spirit, what messages do you have for this collective in terms of coming into our light, coming into our power? It's like I'm seeing the star card in my mind's eye already. You have just been walking in this path of authenticity, and that's why you're shining so brightly, okay? We have the Three of Wands and we have the Six of Cups as the first cards that came out. It's like you may have been feeling like we're looking at a past version of ourselves. You may have been literally comparing old pictures, old videos, old times of your life, and just really, again, seeing how much it is showing in the physical body. You may be doing nothing on the physical level, but because we are stepping into that authenticity, because we're allowing ourselves to feel joy, we're allowing ourselves to feel radiant, we're allowing ourselves to feel enjoyable, and everything is like you're looking back at those times where you didn't allow yourself to feel those things, or you didn't feel those things organically, and it's time to live it up. It's time to feel that joy. It's time to take in those moments and almost kind of just calling in the energy that we lost before, and not self-sabotaging, not restricting ourselves. Even Six of Cups, some of you guys going to heal that inner child wounds, heal your inner self. This is big work. You guys have been doing big healing, and again, that's why it's being shown on the physical level. Let's get some more cards though. I just want to make sure we don't have anything delete. I swear to God, all of these messages that I've been delivering of people stepping into their authenticity, they always just delete. I'm like, we're going to get the message out no matter what. But a lot of people, might have something to say, may have something, up their butt, but it's not for you to take personally. Okay. We have the Moon and we have the Two of Pentacles. We're finding that balance between that shadow self and that light self. So this collective, again, they're almost, Source is almost saying we may have had to go through that dark night of the soul. We may have really had to acknowledge the shadow self so that we could figure out what needed to be healed, what needed to be worked on. And then also we can use those shadow aspects of self to our advantage. And so realizing what needed to be purged, what needed to be changed, and what could be utilized was a huge aspect of this. So again, this isn't just a collective that is, in the mindset of all love and all light. Like, no, you understand that you have to operate out of the shadow side sometimes, and the shadow side exists for a reason, but the way that you're able to balance it, it's like, again, sometimes we would feel too much of the love and light, and other times we would go too much into the shadow. And Spirit was saying it was never supposed to be one or the other. It was always supposed to be cohesive. It was always supposed to have this duality between the two. And you're starting to realize that, you're starting to find it. You're stepping into the shadow self when you need to defend yourself, when you're working on certain things. But other than that, you're not feeling like you need to be in a pessimistic energy. You need to be in a low vibrational energy. It's like you've served that purpose. You've healed what you needed to heal. You've transmuted that energy, and there's no point, literally confirmation, there's no point to go back into it. Owls have been super, super significant for my collective as well. So you could be seeing a lot of owls. You could be seeing a lot of black dogs. I've also been seeing crows and ravens, blackbirds, big birds, like crazy lately. And so again, just like these messages coming in from the divine, these messages coming in from source, it's like you are going through these huge spiritual ascensions and evolutions and transformations, and it's being shown in yourself. It's being shown in yourself, and you may start to react differently to the way that people are approaching you or conversating with you. But at the end of the day, it's like you are a different person than the person you were a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. You are shedding those layers. You're transforming into the best version of yourself. And so you're going to be treated differently. You're going to be approached differently. Confirmation. And again, some of this collective, you really rolling out of bed. It's like this energy of one day just looking in the mirror, just washing your face and looking up and seeing a different person look back at you. And it's been this accumulative change over time. It's been this accumulative transformation, but it's just one of those moments where, again, you're going to step out and you're just going to see yourself. You're going to see your aura. You're going to see that shininess. You're going to see that glowiness. And it's almost like the light in your eyes coming back to you as well. 444, this collective We're finally shining in the way that we need to. And again, Spirit is so proud. Let's see if there's any final messages for this collective at this time. Is there any final messages for this collective stepping into this light? And I do love too, I didn't even notice the sun that's like right behind this Two of Pentacles. You are really just going into that shining energy, okay? We have a lot of cards coming out at the last little bit, okay? We have the sun. That's literally you, my love. Like, we're in this energy of celebrating. And again, talking about those black birds, we got the crow right here. You may be feeling called to take some time to, you know, still spend time alone to, you know, we always still have shadow work to do. We always have healing to do. We always have purging to do. But again, it's like this light between all of this blue and all of this yellow here. Again, this shadow self and this light self coming into this yin and yang, this balance, this duality. That is why you were shining, my love. That is why you are shining. And again, you know that it is okay to be in this energy. You know it's okay to feel joy, to feel love, to feel light. You are no longer feeling guilty for feeling those things. You're no longer dimming your light or dimming your joy or your accomplishments because of the lack of other people's, or because the response that you get, or the lack of appreciation that you get from others. You're doing things out of your soul identity. And that's why you're shining, my love. So they're telling me to keep it short and simple at that. That's what I have for you guys. Link in bio for personals. Keep shining. You're doing amazing.